This is a presentation on copyright in schools, and the information in this presentation came from Maine School Law, the book by Bruce W. Smith, Ann S. Chapman, and Harry R. Pringle, the 5th edition, 2014. Copyright Drummond, Woodson, and McMahon. So what is copyright material? We're going to take a look at what material is copyrighted. Basically, copyrighted material exists the moment that someone creates something, no matter what it is, and it belongs only to the person that created it. This squiggle, it's mine. Copyright Jessica Dunton. This Google image search, not mine. So there were images, but I can't use them here because they're not my images. Copyrighted material may or may not be marked with a copyright symbol. Here. It doesn't need to be marked with a copyright symbol to be copyrighted. So for example, this squiggle, although it's not marked with a copyright symbol, is in fact mine and is copyrighted as such. So there are expensive penalties for violating copyright. RSU 68 has policies to help protect staff and teachers from copyright infringement. First of all, we have our copyright compliance notice. And in this notice, it's based on the copyright law of the United States, which governs photocopies and other reproductions of copyrighted material. So under certain conditions specified in the law, libraries and archives are authorized to furnish a photocopy or other reproduction. One of these specified conditions is that photocopy or reproduction is not to be used for any purpose other than private study, scholarship, or research. If a user makes a request for or later uses a photocopy or reproduction for purposes in excess of fair use, that user may be liable for copyright infringement. And we are going to talk a little bit about fair use today, because it's important as educators that we understand what fair use entails, what it means. And the other key piece to know about this is that copying of any copyrighted instructional materials without prior written permission from the author or publisher is expressly forbidden. Failure by any school personnel to adhere to this policy could result in personal liability for his or her action. So as teachers, we have to be super careful because we are in fact responsible for making sure that we are within copyright compliance. And this is the MS-80 68, RSU 68 copyright compliance